Hello and welcome back, my friends. Another exciting day in Empires and Puzzles, of course, brings us a brand new portal, and they snuck in the Magic Tower once more. On this very last day of the Black Friday summon, we have some more new heroes to take a peek at. So let's take a look. We've got two new heroes, and I'll do separate videos for each, but we do have Amelia here, as well as a costume for Olnis, or Olus? Euless? Yeah, anyway. Point is, these are some interesting characters, and this one was a favorite, so we'll go into him in a moment. But let's go back and take a look at the brand new Magic Carpet hero. First of which, we're going to start off with the fact that this is a fighter. We like that. The resurrect chance is always fun. A reminder of what we're getting out of our Magic Carpet family. We're going to have the hero bonus of the full flight momentum. So the hero will start with full flight momentum, which means at the end of each turn, when taking damage, the hero will lose a small amount of flight momentum. Sorry, end of each turn and when taking damage. Then also when casting their special skill, a hero gains flight momentum. Slower heroes have increased amount of flight momentum. Okay, so basically, the slower they are, the more flight momentum they get for casting their special. That makes sense, because the faster they are, the more often they cast their special. All right, so down into our passives department, what do we have here? Well, they changed things around, so this now becomes a passive, the Transform Ailments passive. Each time this character casts their special skill, all cleansable status ailments affecting attack, defense, and mana generation on all allies are transformed into matching undispellable buffs. Wait, no, that's all debuffs? Sorry. All the debuffs on your allies are turning into matching undispellable buffs. So it's very cool to be able to flip these negative effects and turn them into a positive. We do enjoy that. So it's kind of like a sort of a cleanse here, but only for specific ailments, but it also buffs you at the same time. Pretty cool stuff. All right, let's see. It says transformed effects. Attack status ailments are transformed into 40% attack buffs. Defense status ailments are transformed into 40% defense buffs, and mana generation is transformed into plus 40% mana generation. Now that's a lot of mana generation. We do enjoy that. All right, next up we have full flight momentum passive, which of course is going to say this character, if this character has any amount of flight momentum, they receive up to 35% mana generation, up to 25% extra dodge, and this effect diminishes with the less flight momentum that they have. That is pretty cool because they do start with full flight momentum. So just understand that at the beginning of the fight, we have plus 35% mana generation, as well as 25% chance to dodge for these characters. All right, down here, the last passive they have is the weaker Mega Minions, reducing Mega Minions HP by 75%. Still an absolutely amazing passive. Great to take against Mega Minion teams. In the Aether Power department, we do have Regeneration. This is probably my least favorite Aether Power, so we're not super excited about this. 420 health over 6 turns is just not a significant amount of health, and really not that exciting for a double limit break option. All right, down here in the special, however, we have Swift Maneuvers. This is going to be operating at very fast, which is interesting because they also have the full flight momentum, right? So it's very fast, but also plus 35% mana generation at the start of the fight. So this will be going off so quick. All right, it's going to recover 26% health for all allies, dispel 1 buff from all enemies. It's going to be, I'm sure, the latest dispellable buff. And all allies except the caster get plus 34% chance to dodge special skills for 3 turns. Each dodge gives plus 27% attack, a max stack of 10. All right, so lots to discuss here. Let's get into it. Do we like this character? What is she doing for you, etc.? Well, let's start off with the fact that this is a very fast healer, right? A very fast healer that starts with additional dodge and a mana increase. So really, she's going to be healing very quickly. Her 26% health is not exactly what I would call a massive heal, but seeing as though you want to get this special off as quickly as possible to get the dodge up, the amount of healing it's doing is not as significant, right? Like, I would want to cast this immediately in the fight to get this dodge up so that each time my character's dodged, they'd get that plus 20% attack boost that stacks, right? So it stacks up to a max of 10, which if it magically got there, that would be plus 270% attack for your allies. That's a lot, right? That's a lot of attack. I think we can all agree on that. So she's doing a fair amount for you. On top of stacking this attack buff and helping your characters dodge very quickly into the fight because she's operating it very fast, she also is going to be flipping your debuffs, right? So your attack down, your defense down, your mana generation down, she's going to flip all that into positive buffs for you as well. So you can't really forget about that either. Good hero. I mean, all in all, a good hero helps you maintain control on your team. I mean, look, I don't know if I would consider her to be enough to be a solo healer. She may not do enough healing for that, but the dodge does matter. The difference is this dodge is only a 34% chance to dodge. So a lot of our dodges are at 45%. This is 34. So figure there's basically like almost a 2/3 chance that they're gonna hit still, and a 1/3 chance that you'll dodge. So I don't know. Like, it's a lot to consider. Where would I rate this person? Very good all-around character, but I'd probably give her an 8, right? She's above average. I don't think she quite gets to 9 because although she does a lot of things fairly well, I don't think she is a game-changing character as much as she is a useful character to add to any team. I do think she's going to be hard to kill with her dodge up front and the fact that she's a fighter, so she can even possibly self-res. These are all interesting things about her. So I would say congrats if you pull her. She's definitely worth leveling, mind you. 8's a good score, but she's not one of the most impressive new characters I've seen released, but still a very wonderful character. So congrats if you pull her. And again, if you like what I do, bottom right, there's a little button you can click to find me easier in the future. I am going to do a review for the costume, but it'll be a separate video, so be on the lookout for that. We'll see you next time, everyone.